Alright, and as night sets here, we are now going to delve into Caterium production and research. Because, it's right here, and why the hell not? I've already led, a line of power lines from my main little spaghetti little base there over to here, where the Caterium Ore is. And I think for now I'm just gonna take the super easy out of just, instead of putting down the personal miner at all, I'm just gonna, plop that down and let it mine since it can build up into its internal storage. Yes. Dig, dig, dig. Where's my thing? Okay. I'm gonna build another ma'am here. Thank you, ma'am. Grab this Caterium.
New technologies can be developed based on this new, superconductive, gold-like element, primarily in power and electronics. A new research tree can now be accessed in the MAM.
Got Caterium, there, yes, research
New
finished.
resource added to the resource scanner.
Now I just need to harvest enough to smelt it. We need to make a smelter. Alright, we got that. Now we can just go boop boop boo. Caterium ingots researched. And now we can select Caterium ingots. 45 per minute. For 15 ingots per minute, What if I change that to 10? And actually give this power. Cause yeah, we'll put 2 here. Have that boot 10. Save us a little bit of power. So that'd be 4 megawatts there. So 2 at full power would be 8 megawatts. And actually give it power. But it goes down to 2.1. So both of these, utilizing ore and utilizing less power than if I had 2 separate ones in terms of spikeage. Put that Caterium in there. How much ingots do I need? Because Caterium is a good tree to go on. I mean, obviously you get stuff like this inventory slot here, which is nice. But you also get things like Quickwire, which Quickwire is also a good early thing to dump into the resource sink that you get from the tiers. I did finish out the researching all through tier 2, and one of the things in that is the awesome sink, which if you're producing a lot of item that you're not using a lot of, or you don't have use for certain items, or you just want to keep production going, you can use these awesome sinks. They're basically like giant trash cans, but you get points from them, and every certain amount of points you get tickets that you then use the tickets to buy items to help you build factories. Mainly cosmetic type things in terms of, walls and stuff like that. There are some useful utility things, like you can get wall mounts for the power poles. So it's a bunch of useful stuff like that, as well. You can also use tickets to get resources you need if you need some rare resource you don't have tons of for something, but I've never really used them for that. You also can get a bunch of, vanity trophies of, look at how many tickets I'm producing from all the resources I'm producing. Those are fun. They got this one's worth 10,000 tickets, I believe. That I can't recall precisely though. I'd have to actually, let me look and see, because the awesome shop so I can show you what is on it. This doesn't need power at all. But yeah, see, you got organization, you can get a ladder for 4 tickets, lights, control pattern, floodlights. This is where the lights are in the game. Walkways, pathways, railing, walls, windowed walls so you can make things pretty. You can repaint these too. Then attachments like, you know, conveyor wall mount, pipe wall, line wall, hypertube wall power, you know, different style foundations for aesthetic looks, and the factory cart, which is amazing. You want to use it on foundations because if you use it on the ground, it slips and slides everywhere. Well, these are the vanity trophies, you know, 25 adequate pioneering, whatnot. The golden nut. The golden nut's 1,000 tickets. And then you can get, you know, fix-it coffee cup and beacons, but you can build beacons. And then here's where I talk about if you need like certain materials. You know, 2 tickets for 200 biofuel, 1 ticket for 500. And this does expand to based on what you can build. Like I only have this stuff available right now because this is all I can build. So it doesn't let you cheat the system of like, oh, I just need a high-speed link to open that one pod I found. I can't build those yet. I don't even have that research. I'm just gonna, you know, spend awesome tickets to get some of that so I can get into that. Well, first we'll research this Quickwire, then I'll grab that there. And this is also where you get the Zipline from, which is dandy. But then you got Caterium Electronics, and I'll also get that started researching there. I can now build Quickwire. Why I select a smelter? Smelters don't make Quickwire. Alright, how many of these Quickwire? 12 ingots per minute. How many frickin' ingots was I getting? 10 from that, 10 a minute for that. So 20 in total. So I think that I need 51, 10%. Less than that. Oh wait, wrong one. I forgot I had my concrete copied. We'll see, we'll try this. See what we get. Production wise. 11. So if we do 50. Alright, so 50. I'm too lazy to do the math, so I'm just like throwing this stuff out. It's like, okay, yeah, 50. 50, 50, 50. And yeah, I need to upgrade that to 2. Now we got Quickwire being produced. My pocket dimension, woo! Look.
Pocket dimension has been inflated.
Alright, so we wanna... Well, first we get 100 Quickwire. Take us about a minute. Alright, we're at Quickwire for the first one. Caterium Electronics, research that. Boom! Look at this stuff that opens up. Also, Blade Runners are useful because Blade Runners increase your movement speed and your jump height. They also increase the distance you can fall before you take fall damage. I can't remember by how much on any of those, but they're worth getting because they help your overall mobility. They are very noticeable jump-wise, especially if you do the dash jump. Come on, it wouldn't let me close out. But I mean, you got your normal jump, but if you dash jump, you can see that I jumped a little bit higher. And also, you've probably seen me jumping like this, while moving like this, to where I'm just running around, slide, jump, slide, jump. You do move faster when you do that, because when you slide, you do move faster, but if you keep sliding, you obviously slow down. So you slide, jump. Let's also get that researched. You also get the AI limiter. Once you research the AI limiter, you can research the smart splitter, which is, as it says, a splitter that's smart. You can, with this one, program, okay, this direction I only want, like plastics. This direction I want rubber. This direction is take everything else to the awesome sink. Remember at some point in the Caterium, I believe there's the Explorer vehicle? May as well let that research. Alright, that's researched, and first thing, I'm off on the Explorer vehicle. It's not from Caterium, it's from the Quartz research line. So I was misremembering on that one. Get the Blade Runners researched. Put the equipment workshop facing the wrong way. Zipline, we need a Xeno Basher. Not Xeno Basher, Xeno Zapper. Alright, make a zipline and show you that does it's fun. Fun little guy. This is Zipline. You use it to grapple on any of your power poles. Right, you didn't put them too high for you to reach. You can, go boom, but, objects obviously get in the way. And you can use it to, kind of move a little bit faster than, your normal running speed. You just kind of got a method to go, around the poles. And rocks in the way. I did not design my poles to the Caterium in a zipline friendly manner. That's also fun because you can also use this as an exploration method. Basically, you can put one like up there to get up there without building a bunch of stacks. You just gotta get the green position. Then it's like you can get up here without building tons and tons of, structures. Just need the zip line. It really kind of trivializes certain exploration. Just don't let go. So yeah, as soon as you let go of the trigger, you fall. Alright, Blade Runners are finished research. What do they take? Alright. 3 modular frames. Those manually built. I have not set up anything to build these automatically, which I do probably need to do. Try not to set up too much, basically, so I can actually go build everything together when I actually establish a more, permanent main base of sorts. Alright, so we got Blade Runners, they equip to your body. You can already see I'm running faster. If I slide jump, I won't jump over frickin' that. But basically, without the Blade Runners, you cannot slide jump to the top of a constructor in one, motion. But with Blade Runners, you can do it easily. You can, really jump and bound with the slide jump, and Blade Runner's pretty good. If you actually have platforming skills unlike me. And here's like one of the big things from the Caterium line is the power pole upgrades. Your regular power poles can only have 4 connections. MK2 is 6 or 7. Can't remember which, it's one of the two. But my brain's foggy on that. There's also, I believe, an MK3 power pole down here. Though that is a look at Caterium and Caterium production. This is only just kind of the start of it, since as you saw there's the AI limiters and such, but Caterium is something that's good to get early on just for the Quickwire. Like, I'm probably going to set up an awesome sync here. I'll actually, do I have the thing? Alright, yeah, let me see. These things you can't throttle at all, you can't clock them, underclock them on them at all. They just operate at full speed all the time. Like here, if I do this be split in terms of how much, is going to each one. And the Awesome does need power. They use, where are they? It uses like 20 or 30 megawatts. Let me go into this thing since it does say in here, Awesome Sync, get 30 megawatts of power. So anytime it's chewing up resources, it's using 30 megawatts. So you see, I'm getting points though. The points per minute will update once, you know, you actually have points going on for long enough, but you can see how it's just kind of ticking up at a decent rate right now, but each time you get a ticket, the points needed for the next ticket increases. But you know, it's a good way just to get some value out of resources you're not fully utilizing yet, as well as, you know, like I said, just to keep your production line going, so like you can see kind of what your actual power usage is, as opposed to, you know, thinking your power is low, but then, you know, you remove stuff from storage, all your factories start, you know, producing more items because there's now space available, and then your power trips because your spike goes way beyond your capacity. Like I said, that's a look at Caterium and some of the stuff you can get from it, the Blade Runners, the trip line, or the Zipline, and utilizing the awesome sync to, you know, just sync some Quickwire, because Quickwire is pretty good for that. I actually at times have used concrete for that. And quartz is another good one to use early on if you're not fully utilizing it. Speaking of quartz, in the next episode I'm going to go and establish a small base kind of like this at the quartz deposit to, you know, get some of that research done and see how far down the line the Explorer is. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, a comment below, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.